My 2-year anniversary for being an involuntary full-time real estate agent is this month. What would I do if I went back to day one, or maybe moved to a different state like Oregon or Utah, chasing down the grandkids and had to start over there? Do this, and you too can make 6 figures your first year in real estate. Hey, Trevor here, Hollywood editor turned full-time real estate agent. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there right now and smash the like button so you too can learn how to put out awesome content for your real estate business like my student Elena is doing. She is getting engagement that is off the hook. Link to her stuff is down below. Check it out. As a new real estate agent, there are a million ways to generate leads. Real estate marketing ideas are virtually unlimited. But some of these are not sustainable, like if you're cold calling all day long or knocking on doors. Like, most people don't have what it takes to do that for hours and hours every day, year after year. I know I certainly don't. I've had a lot of success not doing those things, and most of the things I do revolve around real estate video marketing. So what would I do if I were a brand new agent or an agent in a new city I'd never lived in before? I would get very intentional with video. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, well, Trevor, of course you would. You were a Hollywood editor. Of course you do video. Well, guess what? In a recent call with my current YouTube coach, Sunny Lenarduzzi, she told me that my editing background was actually a curse.
You're cursed.
Why? Because I spend too much time researching, writing, editing, polishing, trying to make fancy my videos for this channel and for my real estate channel. That's a curse. That's not what it takes to generate leads in real estate with video. No one really cares how fancy or polished or edited your video is. They care about the content. They want the real you. When I say get intentional with video, I mean get on a strict schedule. So I'm posting video to various platforms at a consistent time every single week. Specifically, I would do daily Instagram stories, weekly Facebook Live videos, and a slightly more polished weekly YouTube video at the same time every week. I would also identify the local businesses with the largest social media following on the major platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and I would create video content with them and for them. Why? I'd promote their business, I'd make a video for them, helping them, giving them value. They would share it with their sphere, which gives me value, a symbiotic relationship that makes both of us grow. That is huge. Who's got the biggest following in your city? I'm giving you permission right now to pause this video and see who has the biggest Instagram following in your city. Go ahead and post in the comments below which business has the biggest Instagram following in your city. Go ahead, do it right now. Now that you've identified the business with the biggest social media presence in your community, I want you, after you finish watching this video, to reach out to them and say, hey, I'd love to do a collaboration with you. Then you can both share the video on your platforms and benefit each other. This is huge. There probably isn't a better way to get known in a community than to associate yourself with other successful businesses with large social media presences. Do you have the guts to do it? I would make sure my videos get exposure on all of the major social media platforms. I'm talking Facebook, Instagram feed, Instagram stories, IGTV, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Twitter, and I would blast my database every single week, sharing a YouTube link to that video. I would be all over Facebook even as a brand new agent. Don't use the excuse that, oh, I'm a new agent, I can't get business, or I'm too young. Just excuses, man. Get on Facebook, find the community groups that have the most engagement, join them, and start adding value in those groups. And don't only be talking about real estate, add value to everybody and everything. If you have information that you can share with somebody in that group that is gonna benefit them, give them value. Then when you post your videos in these Facebook groups, they're not gonna think you're just spamming. You wanna be a person that's contributing. This is huge. There are people that have built entire successful 6-figure real estate businesses solely on Facebook. For any new friend or follower I got on any platform, I would immediately send them back a video message where possible, thanking them for the follow or accepting the friend request. For example, you could do that in Facebook Messenger or as a direct message in Instagram. That's huge. Connection. Use their name. Connect with people personally. Those one at a times are massive. I can't possibly share everything I've learned in the last 20 years about video, YouTube, and real estate in this short video, but I do have a free 1-hour webinar where I share with you the secrets that helped me generate almost $400,000 my first full-time calendar year in real estate. here at videosecretswebinar.com. Go there right now, videosecretswebinar.com, and check out this free 1-hour masterclass. I would immediately get very active in face-to-face real community groups, such as your church, the Chamber of Commerce, your CrossFit gym, service organizations. Be involved, get to know people, add them to your database, and then as soon as you make friends with a new person, go ahead and send them a video text with your phone. Nobody does that. I mean, some people do it, but if you're doing it when you first meet people, you're gonna stand out. They're gonna know who you are. Dude, the power of a personal message, a video text, it can't be overstated. I would host at least one open house, preferably 2, every single week. And I know as a brand new agent, you don't have any listings. So you might think, how do I host an open house? Well, guess what? You're at a brokerage. Somebody's got listings. Make friends with them. Host their open houses. People will thank you for helping to market their properties. Here's a power tip. What do you say when somebody walks into the open house? I learned this from Chris Suarez. You say, hey, I'm Trevor. Are you out shopping for yourself or do you happen to live in the neighborhood? And that will stimulate conversation. Also, I don't use a physical sign-in sheet. My wife have done this for years. I say, hey, would you like a digital flyer for the open house? Great. What's your email? Boom. Get their name, their cell phone, and their email, and add them to your database. And when you're done with the open house, what are you gonna do? You're gonna send them a video text. Hey, John, thanks for showing up to the open house. And mention something personal that you learned from them in your personal conversation with them. A lot of agents say, Trevor, open houses don't work. That's old school. Let me tell you, open houses do work. You have a warm body walking to you that wants to buy a house. There is nothing better. It's literally about half of our business. You gotta do open houses, especially as a brand new agent. I'd spend 8 to 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, getting in front of people, either physically or on video. You can send them text messages, direct messages on Instagram, Facebook Messenger messages, whatever. Get in front of people. Now, you can get in front of people by picking up the phone. Personally, I hate it. I know it works if you're consistent. Everything works if you're consistent. I just don't want to do it. So that's not what I would do. I do the other stuff, video and in person. This is a know, like, trust business. People do business with people that they know. And the best way, in person. Second best way, video. By the way, here's a mistake new agents make. They spend all their time working on their logo and their business cards and maybe shirts and merch, their hats and their website, getting their IDX feed dialed in. Dude, nobody in real estate goes out of business because they had a bad logo. They go to business because they have no clients, they have no business. You're not gonna get business with your business card or a baseball hat with your logo on it. You get business by getting in front of people. So don't use that excuse and go, oh, I've been in business for 3 months and I don't have any deals. It's because you're not working. I would figure out my niche as soon as possible, whether you're a new agent or in a brand new market you just moved to. For me, it would be, I'm the video guy. No one's gonna get your house sold faster or for more money than me because I'm everywhere. What's your niche? You gotta spend some time figuring that out. I would put every person I've ever met in my life in my CRM, that's Contact Resource Management, your database, and I don't care if it's just your address book on your phone or using a fancier one. I've got a link to a couple great CRMs below this video. Dial in your CRM, get everybody you know on that CRM, and then I would reach out to every single one of them, either on Facebook Messenger or as a direct message on Instagram, or if I have their phone number, send them a video text. Go, hey, how's it going? I'm just thinking about you. Make it super generic and personable. Start a conversation with people. And it's not gotta all be about real estate. Just be a person. You won't believe how far that will get you. I'd make sure I email my database, as I mentioned before, at least once a week. Give them something of value, something that you'd want to read, and you'll stay top of mind. Everyone in your database isn't buying a house tomorrow, but everybody moves pretty much every 7 to 9 years, so you want to stay in front of everybody. So when they think real estate, they think of you. I would follow up with every single lead I received from any source like a madman. I'm talking reach out to every lead every single day until they tell you to go away or they say, hey, come list my house. You got to be persistent. The problem is not getting leads. The problem is 99% of agents don't follow up with the leads and the sphere that they already have. You have to follow up. That's how you get business. That's how you grow this business. I would freaking own that town. For more awesome free video content like this video, go ahead and hit that playlist right there. I suggest you binge watch it. If you got anything at all out of this video, hit that like button for me And if you want to stay ahead of this
ever-changing digital marketplace,
go ahead and subscribe by hitting that button. By the way, what is your favorite way to share videos? Text message, Facebook Messenger, direct message, Instagram stories? Let me know. Post that in the comments below. I can't wait to see the stories you have to share.